Okay, here we are in the home of the Chico Dragons. We pulled Coach Tullis off of the practice field. He had a PE team out there. But we wanted to talk to the new O-line coach for the Chico Dragons. What's it like to be a Dragon?
Oh, I love it, man. These guys here, they are some hard-playing guys. Every practice we get to, especially at the offensive line spot, these guys are hungry for contact. And here in a minute, we'll talk to one of the offensive linemen that's our leader on this team. Matter of fact, he was Friday night's MVP, so good things.
Understandably, absolutely. So, well, Coach, you come from a real tradition there in Decatur. How long were you there?
8 years in Decatur.
Wow. And so what motivated you to come here to Chico?
Well, you know, when God puts something on your heart, you don't question that, and you know, opportunity comes here, and I tell you what, I don't regret anything. I love the kids here, I love the community and the staff, so there's no regrets.
Yeah, I can tell you from working with all of these schools for the past, this is our 4th season. We were talking about a while ago doing these interviews and talking to the coaches. Obviously, it's interesting, but never a dull moment with these kids. And I've noticed this about the Chico kids. You know, for one thing, you know, it's been a hard row, you know, for the last several years. And the program is turning around. It's been turning around, and you can see it in the heart of these kids.
That's right. And you know, we had a bad night Friday night, but you can tell we were upset about losing. And, you know, here in the past, you know, it was kind of expected. And getting off the field, you know, we feel like we should have won the game, and the kids were upset about it. And coming back Monday, they were eager to get better and fix the mistakes that we had.
Let's talk about some of the highlights just real briefly of that game Friday night. The one thing that I remember is just from reading the synopsis, I wasn't able to be there, is that your senior quarterback, who's been with this team for 3 years now, Hunter, came through and laid that ball up there. What was it, 3 or 4 scores?
He had 3 scores, and he did a good job staying in the pocket. Offensive line blocked well for him. He never turned the ball over. You can't ask much for a quarterback. He actually improvised on a few plays and got us some big first downs.
What was the discussion like at halftime?
You know, halftime we were down, and the kids never dropped their heads, and it was kind of exciting. You know, we still thought we had a chance to get back in that ball game. We did. We came out. Tyler Byers came up with a huge hit on the kickoff that just sparked up everybody, the sideline, the community. And, you know, just looking at the kids' eyes at halftime, we still thought we had a chance.
You know, a couple of unfortunate turnovers. You always hate it when that happens, but that game could have gone the other way.
Yes, we should have won that game. Turnovers are key, and that's easy to fix. You just work it and rep it all the next week, and then obviously no turnovers this week. We should come out with a W.
How about us talking to a couple of those kids now?
Stay connected with the latest in wellness and healthcare news. Find Faith Community Hospital on Facebook and Twitter. Visit fchtexas.com for more information.
Okay, Coach, tell us, introduce a couple of these standout players from that game Friday night.
Absolutely. First off, we got number 10, senior Hunter York, and number 54, senior Tyler Byers.
Really, the 2 standout guys. Step over just a little bit from Friday night. Tough game. But I tell you what, in visiting with the coach before you guys stepped in, you really don't have anything to be ashamed of. Some tough turnovers in the game, but you kept your heads up.
Yeah, it's not helpful when you turn the ball over on the 1-yard line, but those are easy mistakes to fix, and that's what we're going to work on a lot this week in practice.
Yeah, my assumption is we're going to be talking about turnovers. Is that right, Coach, in practice all this week? Tell us a little bit about your game, Tyler. You had a clutch play.
Well, Coach just said I had a really good play on kickoff. You know, I got a nice hit and turned around the momentum, helped us out a little bit, and just really changer.
Yeah. What does that feel like? Go back to the sideline after that.
Feels pretty good. Your whole team comes around you, congratulates you. You know, tells you good job.
Yeah, absolutely, and you know you're proud to be able to deliver. Hunter, tell us about your game Friday night. I know you made some clutch passes.
Well, we had success throwing the ball against them. I had a pretty decent night with 3 touchdowns, around 270 passing. And we moved the ball pretty good on offense, just those turnovers were ending it, shooting ourselves in the foot.
At this point in your high school career, I know you love playing ball. We've talked to you for the last 3 years. It's our 3rd time to have the opportunity to visit with you. 3rd year. You know, are you thinking about football beyond?
I've been thinking about it, maybe going to play at a small college place. I've been looking around, but I hadn't made a decision or anything yet.
Yeah, it's early on yet. I just wondered what you were thinking. How about you, Tom?
No, I've never really thought about it. Football hasn't really been my thing. But I like the sport in high school. That's all I really plan on playing, though.
What was your summer like? I mean, we just come to the end here. I can't believe summer's over. What'd you do? Lay around the pool all summer?
Pretty much.
How about you, Hunter?
I was up here working on my speed and getting stronger, but I was laying around the pool too, getting some sun.
Hey, that's what summer's all about. Well, all right. Who you got coming up Friday night?
Friday night we have Rockwall Christian.
Yeah. What are these guys like, Hunter?
They got two good backs. They're pretty fast and shifty, but our defense should be able to contain them.
It's really a little early on. I mean, it's early in the week. We're just coming off the Labor Day weekend. I don't know if y'all got practice in yesterday or not, or did Coach give you a holiday?
We got a nice practice in yesterday. Plenty of conditioning.
No rest for the weary. Well, hey, so you had a little bit of a preview of Friday night. What's he going to do? What are the coaches going to do special, if anything at all, prepare you guys for that team?
We'll just practice on keeping the ball in our hands, and
I would think so. Working on turnovers.
Yep, just make sure you got good ball security. Work on not turning the ball over. That's what we've been working on.
Hey, thanks a lot for spending a little bit of time with us this morning, guys, and good luck Friday night.
thank you.